Hey, beautiful soul. We are so happy and so stoked that so many people are here on this channel. Yeah, I chill here in the sun. You see the sun is behind me. And yeah, I take a seat here. It's a little bit complicated to describe it. Where I take a seat now, but the sun is shining here and it's very amazing. It's a very beautiful day. You know, we are from Germany. Yeah. I take a seat here. That's a secret. Today we have a very beautiful day. The sun is shining. Actually, it's not so warm anymore. It's autumn here in Germany. I wanted to say thank you, and Marcel too. Marcel feels not very good because these beings are attacking us all the time. This is what you have to know. All the time they are attacking us. And yesterday I had the privilege to have an amazing healing and clearing session with an amazing soul brother. His name is Cody from the PLEIADIAN Council. He have also similar spiritual teachings and he knows the spiritual network also very well. And we want to talk about it also soon. We will create more episodes and now you will see the first healing session because we did healing and clearing together. And as you know that I had an implant over my head, for example, that was one of them, and they have attached it during we have entered the fourth density. And like I told you in one of my previous videos, these implants are a little bit different. And the Arcturian said the same, that they need more sessions to clear them. And Cody said the same. So I feel the results. I'm so grateful for Cody. Please check him out. I will add all his links in the comments. And that's very cool when you are connected with soul sisters and brothers and they have a similar feeling to you. And like I said, he knows the spiritual network also very well and he knows their technologies because that's his main purpose and work, that he helps people to delete all these implants. And I have the same perspective that many people underrate them a little bit because these beings are very intelligent. We are very strong. So, but even the darkness is very strong. And I know that many people underrate them. There's a reason why they took over control for thousands of years. Why? Because they are strong and powerful. But you have to know that light is stronger. Light is always stronger and light always wins. So that means be the light, shine your light, go on and continue with you. And the energies will be so much more peaceful. They said next year, 2022, and I received these messages, I guess last year, and I've heard summer autumn, all in training. This is so important now that you trust your intuition.
Implants, implant removals, and for those that are going to be tuning into this session, we are doing an implant removal. Implants are fourth dimensional technologies. Not all of them are harmful. Some of them are used by benevolent light forces, but the vast majority that I experience in clients are used for nefarious purposes, as Accorda also knows, which, you know, I've been tuning in a little bit and I've been noticing where a few of them are. There might be some more, I don't know, but I am noticing that these aren't physical implants, by the way. These are etheric implants. They are energetic implants that plug into various energetic points of the body into the energy field to suppress the life force, to suppress the vibration, to also plugs the human being into this dark network so that they can be monitored, so that they can detect their energetic frequency, because we are all powerful beings and they want to lower our frequency, and they can do this in various ways. They can implant various thought forms, false thought forms. They can detect your frequency, and then they can attack you with entities. They can open up portals. They can cause all sorts of different scenarios so that you get agitated, so that you get triggered, to lower your frequency down in fear, so that you do open up portals where entities do come in and attach and can also implant you through this process as well. So it's pretty complex. It would take hours to really kind of break this down. And Akura and I are going to do an awesome show, an interview. I'm going to have her as a guest on my podcast, STARSEED Activation, hopefully next week. I think we can make this happen, so as long as she's available. So we'll get there.
So this is Cody.
This is Akura, my star sister, and abilities, and to create heaven on earth. So let's get into this, my friend. How about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So grateful for this opportunity to work with you. Again, I am not here to heal anyone. We are here to create an environment, a beautiful environment for her own self-healing. So I'm just here to facilitate, to help attune certain frequencies, certain codes, and whatever else comes through. So again, I thank Akura for her strength, her bravery, her courage to want to go deep within for these implants to be removed, because they do cause a lot of harm, and they do disrupt the energies and the frequencies of the energy field. They cause all sorts of fluctuations within the energy field. So, you know, I think we can get more into what she has experienced. And I've also experienced this as well with various implants that I removed. So yeah, I'd love to delve deeper into these experiences some other time. But yeah, this is going to be amazing to work together with you. And
and we wanted to do more interviews. We wanted to talk about the spiritual network, the dark spiritual network as well, right? So
there's so much to talk about.
Yes, you have a lot of experiences with them as well, right, in your work.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you delete implants and you see them also, these beings, and they're tricking us all the time, right?
Yeah, they're master tricksters, they're master infiltrators, and they will do whatever they have to do to contract with the host to keep them in a lower frequency of fear, in these lower frequency emotions, so that they can control them, manipulate them, and harvest their frequency, harvest their energies, so that they can feed off the host. So it's absolutely vital that we begin to be present in our hearts, so that we have the awareness that these things do exist. Not everyone has them, but the individuals that do have them, you know, will notice various tendencies, and this can lead to suicidal tendencies, which I did have at various stages in my life. You know, very disruptive behavioral patterns, anger, you know, really like extreme mood swings. You just don't feel like yourself. You'll feel like thought forms that just aren't yours, you know, and it's people that are just coming into this arena. I know this stuff can sound a little bit crazy, but you know, we are here to shine a light and awareness on these topics that, you know, more and more people are experiencing and are awakening and having their own personal experience. So you know, everyone,
and more people see them now, right? We talked about it.
So a lot of our beautiful multidimensional gifts and abilities are coming back online. So we are experiencing heightened states of awareness, of creativity, of intuition, of sensitivity, like never seen before on this planet. So this is having people are going within in their own deep exploration and inner journey. And they're starting to tune in to the experiences here on planet Earth and starting to see the bigger picture. So, you know, like I said, 12 years ago, these conversations were few and far between. Now I feel like we're having these conversations on the street corners with people. It's amazing. It's so beautiful to see the shift. So
it's so awesome. Dark and so light at the same time. Now we are balancing both. Stressful, but
it is stressful. It's intensifying here because we all are going through this grand purification, and everything's coming to the surface in our individual lives. Everything's coming to the surface on the collective. Everything's interconnected, and everything is being brought into balance right now. Everything is merging: the divine masculine, divine feminine, physical, non-physical, dark, light. It's all coming back into one. All timelines are merging. So it is going to be intense period and transitionary phase. But as we are seeing, this is our opportunity to go deep within, to hold the vibration. So for the human collective, to give them the opportunity to process these dense energies and to begin to transform and move these frequencies so that they can ultimately raise their vibration. So teamwork makes the dream work. And we got to keep just moving forward. Use this momentum to move forward on this very beautiful timeline that we're on right now. So it's awesome, but
it's elation. Yeah.
We'll get there, you know. And then this is what this beautiful, you know, this inner process that we're all going through in our own unique way. It's, you know, it's very commendable, and I just want to say how proud of I am of you and really of the whole human collective, because this is very, very challenging, and we all are going through it in our own way. And there's beautiful activations and beautiful days that we feel expanded, but there's days where we are feeling contracted, and we're really having to go within to feel these emotions so that we can move this energy, so that we can ultimately transform it and then make it available for the human collective. So we all are so much more significant than what we've been led to believe. And I just want to send my heartfelt gratitude to each and every person for doing this work, because some of the most badass, brave, strong, courageous warriors of light are here on the planet. And it's time for us to all own our energy, step into our power, and stand in our light and really activate right now and be the reflection of universal love every damn day. And it's not a philosophy. This is a way of life. This is a lifestyle. Own it, live it, be it. Let's do it together as one. So let's get it.
Yes, that's New Earth. Cool.
Yes,
I like your mission. When I hear you talking, it's like it's your passion.
It's awesome.
I have to smile all the time.
It's beautiful. You know, it's so cool that we all can, you know, when we own our energy, we express ourselves fully as our true authentic self, as source energy beings. And it's awesome. You know,
that's just so cool. You know, we discover our real abilities also. So it's like you understand your purpose so much better. So now in during this time, so this is so cool. Everyone has another gift. So we want to express it only. Our soul is screaming.
It's the time is now. There's no better time on the planet than to really stand in our power, really access that ability, or access the ability to harness your power of your vibration within right now, and to let it shine out into the world. Transmit that frequency to the human collective, to planet Earth, to the animal kingdom. You know, we are all beautiful brothers and sisters, you know, all one with creation. And it's awesome. You know, it's really such an exciting time. To say the least.
I'm very excited to see your podcast. Check him out. Add the links.
Let's go, family.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right.
So then let's start with the session. I'm super excited.
Awesome. Well, cool beans. Give me 1 second. Let me just get set up here, and we will get right into it. So just let me know when you're comfortable. And
I'm comfortable.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right, just give me a few minutes. I'm just going to drop in real quick. In my heart. So just to explain, I'm dropping in right now, really getting into the heart space. I'm going to be setting up various jump stations so that dark forces can't detect our frequency, so that we can just do our work without being attacked. And going to set up a hologram to entangle my frequency with Akuras so that we can tap in via the quantum field, where we can access all information, all past lifetimes. Every Ryan, our spaceship, she's a Pleiadian being, You'll be put on like a holographic table. You can call it med bed, whatever you'd like to call it, but you'll be going up on a table that harnesses plasma light frequencies, and we'll be doing some work up there. I'm also going to be taking you to a beautiful Egyptian healing pool in a pyramid, and there'll be some Arcturians there that will also be. Look at that smile. Love it.
I see them. I see them. They are cool. I
love it. Oh, my solar plexus area, which is where one of your implants is. So we'll get to that. We're just kind of building the foundation right now, really raising the frequency, bringing things to the surface so that they can be transformed into higher vibrational patterns of light. Just be open to receive, open your heart, smile into your heart. Just honor any of these sensations with the deepest respect and gratitude, for this is a gift, an opportunity to bring into balance, to a harmonizing frequency once again. Really feel the heart opening up right now, spinning even faster. Haria cantinia sapatikiria fatana, piria patikitia haria sakania pitifana, viria la catirio sikiniama, volia potivia sikiapata, kakatilia pamia. Horia patikmonia satilia, vamio conia la zia la tikpa, saria la titinia mio kia, voria la tia, horia sakamia, hia la kioya conia ba. Just building the energy throughout the entire energy field. And so I'm kind of just working up through the feet right now. I'm kind of going up right around the belly button, right around the sacral, and we'll go all the way up to the head, down through the arms. And then I'm going to drop in even deeper. So just kind of just one step. So right now we're running Syrian and Mother Earth frequencies through your body. Hot pink, beautiful emerald green frequencies and colors. Beautiful codes, activation codes are starting to plug into the blueprints of the soul right now. Gemini codes going through the shoulders, arms, and hands. Cancer codes activating in the breast and throughout the rib cage. Mm-hmm. Leo codes activating heart all the way through the back. I'm going to ask a few questions. I'm going to pinpoint a few things, and then things are just really going to start coming through. And we'll get into timelines. I'll start writing stuff, and I'll kind of just explain as we go. But I'm going to end up going to the source of where these implants are located, or where they were put in, and what timeline Doesn't matter past or future. Everything's happening simultaneously, as you very well know. I'm always going to start with the portals. If there are any portals open the body, I want to shut them down first. That way, no more beings can come into your field to try to disrupt the session, just disrupt your energy field. So I don't even know if there's any open yet. I'm going to tune into that first, and then we'll kind of see. And then I will proceed to see if there's any shadow parasites, any entities, and any implants. So we're just going to kind of go at this step by step. And then I will see if there are any contracts. If there are any contracts, these aren't just made, these are made in different dimensions. Before we are incarnated, they're always looking to contract out a host. There has to be some sort of agreement at some level. And they're very tricky at how they do this. It's not like just get down there and sign it. They're master tricksters at how they get you to contract.
Yes.
So pretty complex.
Yes, even to play like people, so they do the same. Great actors, right? We have seen them in the fourth entity, and they look like light beings, like Starseeds also. So it is with draconians and reptilians. Yeah,
exactly. But it's
very tricky. Mm.
And as much harm as they can cause, even entities we find the place in our hearts where we can forgive them, because they are actually just doing a job. They're doing a part that is helping us evolve ultimately so that we can really own our power once again. And they're contracted out by even higher forces of Draco reptilians, of Orion, Nebu forces. So this is something where we can find the forgiveness in our hearts, one of the highest forms of pure love. So it's our time to really seek out that forgiveness within.
Yes, of course.
So there's 3 portals open right now. So we're just going to go in and shut these down. I'm going to just locate them, and we will collapse them completely. And we'll talk post-session, really just to keep the frequency high, so that, because you can open these portals you can open them back up when you are in lower frequency states of fear, or any sort of lower frequency emotion. So this is how they kind of play with you, and play with all of us. So. There was one in your head. Feel one in your left breast. One right in the sacral. Just going to shut these down. Okay, beautiful. Those are closed.
Do I get it right that these were portals? So portals, okay. Through these portals, they can tune in. Do I get it right?
They open portals up in the energy field and at various points of the body, so that they can enter into the energy field, so that they can connect into and be able to implant and do whatever nefarious things they would like to do.
Do you get what kind of energy is that on the left of my ear? Because this is vibrating time after time. It feels like it's electricity.
I'm going to get there.
It's also very strange. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get there. Yep, no worries. That will be taken care of. We're going to tune into the various implants here just real shortly. I always just have to shut down the portals first, or else they will regenerate if there are any sort of beings that want to come through and interfere with the process, and just kind of disrupt the flow. So I'm just going to see if there are any entities and shadow parasites right now. So let me just tune in. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Beautiful.
I'm always laughing, even when it's hurting.
Laughter's the best way to raise our frequency. Laugh all day.
Yeah, it's the best what you could do. So you vibrate over their technologies,
please,
right?
by all means, all laughter is welcome. All right. Yeah, you don't have any shadow parasites, so it's good.
Oh, super.
Yeah, I tuned in earlier. I always tune in before the sessions just to kind of get an idea of what we're going to be doing. It's really usually really quick, and I wasn't feeling any shadow parasites then either, so that's always a good sign, because it's really good just to prepare yourself for what you could be getting into, you know.
Yeah.
So that's great, but that's not to say, you know, we can all contract them, you know, just to shine some awareness. I'm not going to create this experience for you right now. We are standing in our lights, but if we do lower our frequency at any point, we can get contracted out.
Yes.
So it's really important that we all do our best to really stay in our power, stand in our light, and raise that frequency and hold the vibration. And by being in that vibration of love, of compassion for ourselves and for others.
Yes, just so that don't transmute all the shadows and the darkness.
Everything.
Because we are vibrating over them. Yeah.
Exactly. If you just think of it, you know, if universal love is the highest frequency, you have fear is one of the lowest frequencies. Higher frequencies, because they move at faster frequencies. You know, frequency is the rate of vibration. When they're moving in faster oscillations, they will transform a slower moving frequency. It's just how it works. So, you know, really keep that vibe high. It's so important.
Yes. This is very important.
They're just looking to fear. That's why we have so much fear on the planet, is because there's so many fear-based programs, because they want to control you. They want to deceive you. They want to manipulate your consciousness. They've been doing this for thousands and thousands of years. And now we are finally awakening and expanding and realizing and recognizing what has been going on this planet. And it's because we've been giving them our power. We've been saying, no, we've been saying, here, just take my energy, you know, like,
like, and they don't get the language of the soul and heart. So only the thoughts, the mind, so, or fear-based thinking. This is what they can understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what we have seen of density as well. Yeah, they didn't get the language of the soul, and our intuition helped us to survive this also, because they attacked us with the frequencies all the time.
Yeah, they will do whatever they can to keep us in the same frequency, because they feed off of our energy. They live for this. They are totally disconnected from the light, from the source. So this is what they're programmed to do, and they need our frequency to sustain their vibration. And it's coming to an end, you know, here in this galaxy. Which is
and at the same time, we've learned so much there. It was very fascinating also to see their technologies. Yeah, it was very whoa. I never believed that people see this here on Earth. It was a big honor as well. So even when it hurted a lot.
Well, let's get these info. I'm going to, as I see where it's connected into, which source. Sometimes they're not even connected into anything particular. But I already was tuning into the implant that's above your head. I've noticed this in another patient and another client, that this is kind of like a antenna. It's connected into a network. It's connected into a mothership. So we'll see if that's what's happening for you. But this is kind of what I've been feeling throughout the day before we were meeting.
I have seen a similar picture. It's like this implant was connected to a mothership, and I have seen Ashtar. It was Ashtar directly.
That's what I'm feeling, is it's this how it's connected. So we'll go in and see, but I'm feeling it is connected into the Draco reptilian, you know, one of these motherships. So let me just tune in here. We're getting
it's like they want to stop you a little bit as well. So stop it. Oh my gosh.
It's so interesting. The body's such an advanced biocomputer. It's such a biofeedback communication device that is constantly signaling, even when we're entangled right now. It's so cool how, you know, I can just be feeling what you're going through and receiving it in my own unique way. It's pretty interesting.
Yes, of course.
One above the head. So solar plexus. So what's coming through right now is the origin.
I feel a vibration here. It's like somebody tries to delete them. I have seen something like a hand. Yeah. That there was a very warm energy, and I have seen Arcturian people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm being directed. What's coming through right now is when these were implanted. These were in the Orion Wars. I'm seeing you and Marcel, but you are being taken away. He couldn't help you. You guys were on the same ship, and the ship went down. You guys were in a major battle, but he couldn't save you at this point. He had to flee for his own safety, and the reptilians ended up taking you. This is what's coming through right now. So what I'm going to do, okay, this is interesting. I'm going to go back. I'm going to actually how do I want to do this? What's the best way? Okay. I'm going to change the timeline. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to just bring this back before this actually happened. And then I'm going to go through, and we'll start to take these out one by one. I'm feeling some Lemurian, some bleed throughs coming through as well. Let me tune into this. We've all been, these warriors have been fighting for freedom and sovereignty for so long that we've all wanted to help out. And it's been so many, Atlantis, Lemuria, which came after the Orion Wars, which, you know, there's so many of these experiences that have been repeating themselves, because this has been ongoing again for so long that, you know, it's really, really the amount of trauma that we've all taken on from this that comes into this lifetime through all these major events. You know, you see why people are going through so much right now, because it's time to finally purify all of these traumas that have happened in so many of our lifetimes, in so many incarnations. That's why it's so intense right now, because everything is coming to the surface so that we can finally find that peace within once again.
Yes, and that's the big gift. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's amazing. You know, once you clear one trauma, go to the core root, it kind of shuts down that waveform from where that core root, that trauma originally started in whatever timeline. So once that waveform is collapsed, it collapses all vectors wherever it is connected throughout all time and space, through all of your multidimensional lives that's taking place right now. So it's really amazing. It's really, really powerful.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, let me just go back into this. So I'm going to just change this timeline right now. I'm going to rewind it, and we're just going to download this positive experience now back into your hologram. It's downloading this reality. Okay. So I'm going to start to remove these implants. I'm starting to see and feel that when they took you, what actually happened is they defragment your your soul, and they take aspects of your soul that are defragmented, and they hold them in various frequency chambers. And what they're doing, and I'm picking up on 3 different fragments right now, and they're held in different various quadrants. And what they're doing is they're basically torturing you to siphon off of your frequency. So I'm picking up 3 different sectors that I need to go into to free you, so that we can bring it back into one whole aspect. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it's all tied in to this, to the implants. It's tied into the Dracos. I see their ship. We're going to have to go up this piece by piece. I've seen this before as well a few times. You know, sometimes these aspects, these holograms of your soul are held in underground bases, or they're in other ships. I've seen it a few times for some very powerful light workers like yourself. So I kind of felt that this was coming, honestly. We have fragments of our soul all over the place due to trauma that's been induced throughout multiple lifetimes. So until those aspects of us are returned through total soul absorption, then how can we be whole if we have pieces of us all over the place? You know, that's my perspective. That's how I see it right now. It could change, but that's how I've come to understand it through my level of consciousness and awareness. You know, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is just how I feel it. So, you know, everyone's open to their own perception.
Yes. I feel it's similar. It's all the time both. We are whole already, but the other side of the coin is also true. I see it also from the 2 sides. So. Then I feel very balanced. Yeah.
There's more aspects that are integrating into our totality right now. It's amazing. You know, as we return, and we've always been these multidimensional selves, but it's time that we actually embody it. We harmonize this frequency into the human body. We're starting to understand this, but now it's time for us to truly live it and be it. So I'm having one aspect come in right now. This is an aspect that I see you're on like this table in this reptilian mothership, and you're strapped down. I even see like this electromagnetic plasma type belt around your abdomen, around your stomach, and you look very uncomfortable, looking distressed, feel like a lot of stress. So I'm feeling right now what I'm going to do. I'm going to take care of this aspect first. There's going to be 2 others. And then I'm going to shift into, I'm just going to work from the top of your head down and just start to remove these implants. So we're just going to go at this in phases. So let me know how you're feeling throughout this. This could take a second, but I'm going to start just where I feel guided, where the STAR team is kind of just taking me right now. Yeah,
I have seen a few pictures. Yeah, it was something like a cube, and
exactly
a cage.
It's exactly what it is. Exactly.
And I have seen a laboratory.
Yep.
And it was a prison.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah. This one is on the shit. And again, they've induced so much trauma that when they can split the personalities, they can defragment the mind, they can split the mind, but they can also split the soul. And what they're doing now is they have 3 of your aspects of your soul. They've split, and I'm trying to explain this as best I possibly can, but they are you're being held captive in like holding containers, energetic containers. They're like plasma frequencies, and they're siphoning off of your energy because they're still like torturing you. They're still creating a lot of pain, which they can feed off of. And it's being stored in this main battery, which is on this ship, which is why I'm being taken to this specific container first. It's because that's the holding container. This is where they're storing your frequency and many other souls' frequency within these cells, within these battery power containers. In sources. So I'm going to break it all down. We're going to disconnect everything. there might be some pushback from them, but we're going to just have our STAR team take care of them and do what they have to do with the battery. That's where they want us to go. So they're like jamming up the power source. It's really hard to explain it, and it's like a frequency. It's like a frequency key to jam.
Yes, I see them. I see them laughing.
Yep.
Very evil.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
They're all just being put through portals. Just they're going. All right, you're free from the table. We're going to get beamed up to the ship right now. Okay. You're unplugged from their network in this container. So you're in a safe spot. You're on a PLEIADIan ship right now. All sorts of beings are here. They're going to look over you. I'm going to bring the other aspects up to the same container, but they're going to take care of this mothership as well. That's what they just told me. But that power source has been completely disabled, which is the main power source. So that's where we needed to start.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one on an asteroid belt. There's a base inside this asteroid belt. We're going there right now. You're like hooked to like this electronic spider web almost. It's very intricate technologies all around. It's very complex. Let me see how I should approach this first. So we're going to cloak you. All right, I'm going into this third aspect now. There's like another cubular type holding center. And I'm being told it's in Orion as well. So I'm going to go there right now.
Okay. I have seen all the time Egypt as well. I don't know why. The pyramids, I saw all the time Egypt and the pyramids.
What are you feeling from Egypt?
I had a past life there.
Yeah. Yep.
I have seen myself there.
Yeah.
And I was together with a very horrible king. Yeah. And he was a evil king, and he had war all the time.
Yeah, there is as enlightened as a civilization as it was, there was a lot of darkness as well.
Yeah.
This stems from Egypt, Atlantis, Lemuria. You know, there were very positive movements that were infiltrated. This has been ongoing for much longer.
I don't know why I've seen all the time Egypt during we tune into this energy now.
Yeah. Well, it's coming. Everything's coming up to finally be brought back into full transformation right now. So, you know, as these higher frequencies come in, more aspects are coming in to be integrated. So it's very powerful what's happening for you right now. So, so if anything comes up, just welcome it with love, and just honor whatever sensation that you're feeling. And there might be a few other timelines that come up after these get released. So it's all interconnected, you know, it really is. Yeah. And then we'll get these implants right out once we get the main sources. So yeah, we're going to do this third center. And it's not like a mothership. It's a different type of it's like a center. It's like a space center of some sort, of a dark fleet base. Very exotic technologies.
Yeah, and maybe this is what the Octorians told me. They said that's very complex. This
very complex
technology. Yeah. They need time, more time. I talked about it in one of my videos that this is very complex. Yeah, this implant.
Yeah, I mean, even the one before, like you're hooked up to these spider webs with various technologies all around this sort of web. That's, again, it's just tied into this vast network. It's just wild how these things are just laid out. They're very intelligent. And they break it all up, you know, like this is 3 different aspects of you that have just been broken apart through trauma. It's very interesting. But yeah, let me go into this right now. Okay. On the star team. So we're just going through portals through the walls. We have their frequency keys. Yeah, I see you in this. It's like bars, but it's energy. It's this cube, not cube, it's a cylinder of plasma type energy bars. So it's all frequency based.
Yeah, I feel it too, this frequency.
All right, we're getting a little bit of pushback. So the light forces are just taking care of the surrounding area. I'm focusing on you right now. I got to shut down this fence. Because this implant up top, it's kind of like, I see it just rotating. It's just, it was plugged into this network, kind of like a receiver of some sorts that's sending out a signal. So, and then I'm seeing them connected in to
it was a navigator points. Also that they can see me where I'm located all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, this is connected in. As we're going in a little bit further, I'm seeing it connected. It's like there's wires that are just connected down in. It's like it's hard to explain them because they're so intricate looking, but they're just advanced technologies. So I'm seeing it connect down into the left breast. It's kind of wrapping around your spine, going into your left breast, down into the sacral. in the left ear. Okay. We're going to do this right now. So I'm just working at the top of the head, okay? Just to let you know for frame of reference. It's to suppress your divine feminine energy, and that implant, now that I'm really tuning into the implant in the sacral, it's a much bigger implant right in the solar plexus center. So, you know, like the one above your head wasn't very big. The one in your ear was very, very small. The one in your left breast, not so big. The main hub is right there in your solar plexus.
Solar plexus, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your power center, you know? So. All right, so I'm just going to unwrap this around the spine. It's kind of plugged into the back of the vertebrae. Yeah, and it's like a horizontal, kind of looks like a gold bar, but more energetic, and it's just spinning really fast in your left breast right now. So just gonna kind of go in, just slow this down and remove it, and then we'll get to the sacral. Okay, it's actually cubular. It's just spinning so fast it looked flat, but it's actually a cube.
Oh.
It's just plugged into your nervous system. So your nervous system's like electrical wiring. You know, there's 45 miles worth of electrical wiring in your nervous system in every human body. It's amazing. It's we're just going to remove this real quick. We're going to start to integrate and plug into the nervous system, into your cellular network and DNA. They're coming down. We're going into the sacral right now. We're going to remove that. All three above are removed at this point. So we're going to go into the sacral. Are you burning? Are you getting really hot?
Not really. It's getting more cold. Yeah.
More cold. Okay.
Now, yeah, it's a very heavy one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel in my legs also. It's like, not good.
There's a major blockage there in the solar plexus, so it might take a few days for it to finally break, you know, finally release from your experience, because you've had that implant there for so long, and now that it's removed, energies need time to acclimate and to just stabilize into the body. So just give it a second. You might feel something really release throughout the next few minutes. Everyone's so different with their own inner process. So
yes, of course.
Yeah. Time to recalibrate. You know, sometimes it happens instantly. Sometimes, you know, it takes a couple days. Everyone is just different.
Yes.
I feel it in my solar plexus. It's releasing right now. So it's a very good sign. And I'm starting to see the frequency. I'm starting to see the energy start to flow. It's starting to spiral down through the column. It's starting to go through the channel properly. It's starting to disperse throughout just the energy field in a very fluid fashion, which is very good. Were you held captive in this reality in Egypt?
I'm not pretty sure, honestly.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel that in this reality.
Yeah, I feel it's a little bit, not a cord, but that I can release it more, maybe, because it was horrible there.
Yeah, I'm feeling like you were almost enslaved.
Yes.
By he kind of comes off like this overlord type being, very deceptive. He was came across at first as very genuine, but to infiltrate the throne per se, I don't know if he is some sort of dark priestess, but he's coming off in that very dark priestess, lots of black magic. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's coming in right now.
And he attacked me.
Yeah.
He abused me sexual. Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling the abuse right now. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to bring this reality. I'm going to bring this fragment into healing, because it's clearly coming into the field just to be brought into balance. Just asking this being if he wants to be taken back to source, and he's actually saying yes. So we're just going to give him that's his choice, his free will decision. We respect that. So we won't have to actually take action. So yeah, he's just going to be taken back. Going to go through his own little healing process. Okay, beautiful. So I'm just going to download this reality. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Some more codes coming into your field right now. Some really powerful codes. Regeneration. Actually, I have Marcel's higher self coming to me right now. He's asking me there's this little piece in his heart that I'm just going to take out. I don't know exactly what it is yet. It's not an implant, but it's something that's constricting in his energy flow in his heart. It's like closing him down in a sense. He's a very open person, but I don't know exactly what it is. I don't really know the answer to this, but it's okay. I'm just asking his higher self. Yeah, he wants me to remove it. So I'm just going to do this real quick. He's just coming in.
I get what it is. But I tell you then later.
Yeah.
But I've seen. Yeah. I get it.
It's almost like a triggering device, but it's not an implant. I don't know how to describe it.
Yes, I will explain it.
Yeah.
I have a picture.
It would make more sense to you. Sometimes
yes.
That was a big smile. Okay. Good. Lots of gold and white. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rainbows. Super serious. Like everyone's got their approach. I like to have fun with it. You know, it's like, what's the point of doing something if you're not going to enjoy it and like play like a child and just
a little bit,
enjoy it, you know? So
it's a galactic meetup.
Yeah.
With sisters and brothers.
Yeah. I do like to have fun, you know?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Cool. Yeah.
Standing there, gazing into each other's eyes, hands over each other's hearts, and just, it's beautiful. So much love. Your energy together is amazing. You are the same energy. Let's be honest here. Tired. We can be just really, really down up. You might feel super high and super just like you're flying, or you might feel really down. It's that contraction, expansive state, whatever you're feeling. So, you know, just give it a couple days if you're feeling tired. But I feel in the next session, there's going to be some more activations. We'll see what happens, what comes up. Again, I don't quite know, but drink lots of water, hydrate yourself. And the one thing that is coming through very clearly, just be very mindful all throughout the day of your personal triggers. If there are any sort of fluctuations, if there are any sort of distortions, if anyone is trying to come at you externally, if the dark forces are trying to trigger them to get to you, just be very aware of the situation. Stay in your hearts, okay?
Yes,
and remember the three checklists that I like to tell everyone. Am I in my heart, okay? Am I present? And ask yourself, how am I vibrating, okay? And check in, tune into your vibration. Am I in fear? Am I in the mind? Or am I in the heart? Okay. If I'm in the heart, I'm in pure universal love. I'm in compassion. If I'm in the mind, I'm in the egoic survival-based patterns. I'm in fear. I'm in limitation. So just tune in all throughout the day, because if you lower your frequency, if you get into that fear, those portals could open up. They could potentially implant you again, you know, and there could be, you know, beings that do want to try to take over your host.
Yes,
so just be mindful, be very, very mindful. Don't give them that opportunity. Stay in the heart, rest if you have to, and just shine your light.
That's so amazing. I adore people they can dance, like, you know, they can dance and transmute the light codes in their dance. This is so amazing. I'm so impressed by these people who can dance. So so wow. On TikTok, this is so amazing. They're so cool light workers, and they're dancing and then transmuting light codes. It's so crazy.
It's totally.
I can't do it, but
sure you can do it. Just express yourself
in my own way.
You know, we all have our own unique flavor, our own way to express these beautiful gifts, whether it's singing, dancing, playing, healing, whatever. It's all various forms of energy work, of moving the energy so that we can ultimately transform it and make it available to humanity. So, you know, go within and find what your passion is and express it fully in this now moment. You know, it's truly incredible. Each and every human being's infinite potential that we harness within. And we just have to go there. We have to go there and just embrace it, face it and embrace it.
Yes.
You know?
The end.
I love you so much.
Express it.
Express it fully from your heart. And just be the pure magic that you are, you know?
Yes, very cool. Hey, and it's very cool to listen to you. So then I can train my vocal and my English skills better, right?
I just love to connect with beautiful souls. I love to connect with everyone. So if you ever want to talk, we'll speak for hours.
Yes, I see. This is blah 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 blah.
But let's figure this out. Let's in the next couple days before our session, let's figure out a nice date that will work for a podcast. I would love to get on there with you.
Oh, that would be so cool. Let's create a video together. Maybe we can upload it on my channel again.
Yeah, so whatever you feel guided. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be cool. So thank you very, very much. Have a good time.
All right, dear. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yes, yes. Right. Thank you very much.
Take
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sister.
You too.